2 years is not 24 months, no. It depends on when you start counting the 24 months. If you are counting 24 months, right, out from a person's prime and peak, right, that 2 years is not equal to 2 years. Right? Because this person is the fittest, this person is his prime, is his best form, right? And that 2 years, right, they didn't run. Assuming 22, assuming best form, okay? The person only start after 24. So 2 years is not 2 years, no. Because in an athlete's life, right, I would say 18 to maybe say 28, or something, this 10 years, right, 18 to 28, right, is the person's best form. So you take 2 years out of the 10 years, right? So you must understand about time value of money. You must understand about your value of your time, right? In your good years, in your young years. But again, if you're in employment, you don't think like that. But in your business, it's very different. A business started early, compounded growth, right? Compound interest, right? Is 8 wonder of the world for a reason, no? Right? You know one of this very powerful story that I always quote? There was this wise man did something for the king. The king wanted to reward this wise man. Then the wise man asked for a reward. And the king said, come, ask me for anything, I'll give you. I'm the king, I have everything under the land, right? He said, boss, our king, can I have a chessboard? Chessboard has 64 boxes. King, I just have one request. Can you give me 1 grain of rice for every checkbox or every part of the chessboard, right? And I would love for you to double every single part of the next chessboard. That means, right, got 64 boxes, right? The first box of the checkbox, right, you give me 1 grain. The second one, you give me 2. The third one, you give me 4, right? And then the fourth one, right, you give me 8. You double. Then the king said, no problem. You know, halfway into giving the person the rice, right, the king ran out of rice to give. You know, if you compound at 64, the number is so big that there's not enough rice in the whole land to give this wise man. So every year of compounded growth of any business, right, over a long period of time, right, you will be in a totally different space already. That's the reason why I became the youngest and fastest in the whole Singapore financial history. Not because I'm good, no. I started young and I only did one thing, and I did one thing and one thing only. My 6 semesters, my 12 breaks, I did nothing else. I did this only. Razor sharp focus, only this. Yeah, so by the time I graduate, right, the amount of hours I clock in, it's more than 10,000 easily. Because it takes 3.33 years to clock in 10,000. Provided I work 12 hours, I work more than 12 hours a day. And I work Saturdays, Sundays also. So my job is to complete that 10,000 as soon and as fast as I can, which I did. So I became SME, subject matter expert, a bit earlier than my friends. Many of them at 35 still not SME yet. In anything that they are doing, you know why or not? They keep on changing jobs. And when you change a job, you start at origin again. It doesn't take off at where you left, no. Because if it's not the same nature of work that you do, and you change a different field or you change a different kind of work environment, right, you start the cycle again. The 10,000 is a different calculation already. Also, that's why you see one of the key things I always tell you, if you can start early, start young and do more at the right compound interest, right, work for you, not against you. Yeah, this is your best thing that you have. Youth. Whatever I have, right, you can have, no. But what you have, I cannot have it again. Time, youth, energy.